and welcome, my Virgo collective Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon to full moon in April 2022? I am your Virgo reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle production since 1998. Can you dig it? Author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. That book is my legacy until I write the next one. I am a creator on Patreon, patreon.com/Drawing the Circle, the Archangel Alliance, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal, Virgo Power. Having a lot of fun over there on Patreon. We'll talk about that a little bit at the end, but enough about me. Let's talk about us, Virgos. We have an interesting astrological period ahead of us. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let me say, if you are new to the channel, 5-card draw is just one card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, in this case, a waxing moon, from full to new, and what a powerful one it is. But before I even go there, I want to say that getting ready for that, the new moon in Aries, we're going to be going through dark moon in Pisces, which is our opposite sign. I have a Pisces moon opposite my my Virgo sun. So I was born on a full moon, born witch. So you might want to check your 7-card draw shadow reads that I did a couple of weeks ago, just to kind of, if you already watched them, just a little refresh and just speed to the end, right? Just get the summation, the mantra, and all that jazz. Okay. These 5 decks we are using for this 5-card draw are also the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, in that order, to get you clues, tips, and hints for your intentional work, your spell casting, your manifestational whoosy what's this, you do you. It's your art form, you do you, to plant the seed at new and manifest it, watch it grow to full. Now, like I said, this is an interesting one. So we have this intense, emotional 12th house Pisces dark moon clean out. That's going to be fun. Leading into a very, very powerful new moon in Aries on Friday, April 1st, April Fool's Day, 2:24 a.m. New moon is a sun-moon conjunction. They're within 5 degrees of each other. On Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, on Friday, the day of Venus, a powerful day for self-love. First house, self-ego, personality, on Frigga's day, Venus's day, Vendredi, the day of love. So perfect seed, whatever hits the table, work that. But then to watch it wax to the full moon in Libra, its opposite sign, 7th house dynamic, one-on-one relationships, marriages, partnerships, right? All the romantic stuff, right? So this could be potent for that, but you do you. And that is the full moon on Saturday, April 16th at 2:54 p.m. So even if this reading isn't about that, check your other signs, because one of them might be. One of them might be. A couple have hit that could be interpreted as romantic sexual, but I try not to go there first, right? Let's just keep them general, unless, you know, the romance card comes out of the Whispers of Love Oracle or something like that, or the Angel deck, or many in the Crystal Oracle. So let's get up in this gig. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. I will do the same to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace that I can, because I love my Virgs. Let's do this. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to the ancestors, our ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading. We like it specific, we like it detailed. So please, using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for our element of fire. What is it that we yearn for? That we burn for, that our hearts desire, the wisest seed to sow, the what and the why in perfect balance for the Virgos, this new to full. Imagination. Uh-oh. Talk about detail. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. I do love a lovely rhyming couplet. Let's check the meter. Imagination now sets me free. 9. Divine ones, I send my thanks to thee. Oh my God, it's even in. If there was one more syllable, it would have been iambic pentameter as well as Virgo, right? As well as a lovely rhyming couplet. Interesting. Definitely element of air, and though we are earth signs, we are ruled by Mercury along with Gemini. I know, not thrilled about it either. So there is definitely a mental part. We will get to the element of air. The card after this one. All right. Once you bring in the divine ones, that's my gig. I'm a mystic. Which divine ones? Let's see. Element of Earth. We're using the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. Whether you have the stone or not is moot. You want to go get it, up to you. But if you got a clear quartz, just empower it with the spell and the vibe. That's going to come out here. From my beloved Archangel Ariel. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call to my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth, hence the Crystal Oracle, the Archangel of Lyons. Apparently I was named after. Thanks, Mom. Messenger of nature, the Archangel of Lyons, the Lioness of God, please. One card in clarity for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in our element here, the element of earth, the fuel that feeds the fire to help us manifest our heart's desire, that's up to our imagination, that will set us free. And the divine ones, we send our thanks to thee. What do you got for us? What's the stone you would have us work with literally or vibrationally or symbolically this new to full? It's the Coochie Coochie stone, Charoite. Woo! A very high vibe stone. I think I might have a piece somewhere around the house, but that's what I mean. If you don't, it's semi-rare. I mean, it's semi-precious, but it's also a little hard to find. I'm going to say it's not like amethyst, but certainly read the vibe. You could match this with any other stone. Like I said, clear quartz, or just go grab a rock or something, a piece of wood, something that's the element of earth, which is essentially anything physical. It's not that detailed, is it? It's not that specific. Let me read you Charo. If you don't know who Charo is, that makes no sense. Goddess, bless her soul, Charoite. I think you're going to dig this. Acceptance, generosity, clarity, and inner vision. With imagination, my skill is that I pray and the pantheons leave the cards in my hand and I can interpret it well. Charoite is a highly spiritual crystal that helps awaken higher wisdom. Virgo, you are being asked to accept the current events and bring your focus within. Check. All will become clear through meditation. This is a time for reflection and contemplation, a time to allow your inner wisdom to guide you. You will realize that there is nothing you need to change and that all is as it should be. Okay, let's take a pin in that for a second. My soul knows that to be true, but turn on the TV, right? Look what's going on in your bank accounts, in your relationships, in just your life in general. The ego is always going to find fault with it and judge it. And a judgment, boil it down, thank you, Matt Kahn, for this one. A judgment is just our opinion that something is not part of the divine plan. And this is saying, no, everything is perfect as it is. But it takes a higher vibe to see it. You got to see it from the penthouse or the satellite, right? Not the ground floor. Trust! Exclamation point. The next word jumped out at me. Even though the current flow of events is confusing, fuck yeah, there is a divine order to the madness. It is only through love and acceptance that the divine order can be seen. With imagination now sets me free. Set free from all of the stress and the tension of the heaviness of the judgment. Right? To plant a seed of something new that we will give thanks to the divine ones for. I'm down. You will be touched by someone's generosity in the next few days. touched by an angle. Let's see. Acceptance, right? So we got to accept. Generosity, that we're going to see generosity, but there is generosity in that acceptance as well. Clarity and inner vision. Let's just call this big picture. Let's call it quantum insight through meditation. I'm down. Now, like I said, element of air. Imagination, and certainly with that introspection, go within, with acceptance, see it from a higher pig or vampire point of view. We're going to use the Healing with the Angels Oracle, what to think about. The healing angels to call upon that are in the wings, waiting in the wings with their wings to swoop in and help. But angels only come when they're called. They're cool that way. Please take a nice deep breath. No such a thing as a narcissistic angel or archangel. Breathe. Still point. Thank you. As I call upon the angels and archangels of Earth, the sign of Virgo, the powers of the North, as I mentioned, the Arielites, the Urielites, the Aureolites 3. Please, one card in clarity for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading. What is our element of air, which is obviously indicated here both in the element of fire with imagination and Charoite, that meditation, higher vision, seeing clearly and accepting. We don't have to like it, but we can accept that somehow this is all working out, that there is a larger plan, and it's better than anything we can imagine, and yet we want to imagine that. We want to tune to that. So element of air, we're the healing angels we most need to call upon to feed that fire. This beautiful. The healing angels of truth and integrity. Just be truthful. See, I have no fucking idea, but I want to imagine this working out. The people of Ukraine being safe and returned to home with sovereignty. May we bless every oppressed nation with freedom, right? Every heart with sovereignty. It's a Macron mantra. It's in my community tab if you want to go see it. I've been doing it with breath work. May every breath, right? With truth and integrity. This is so third eye. Call upon the healing angels of truth and integrity, like every day. Just be like, I have no idea. The grace of humility, it's in my book, Words of Grace. Learned it from Carolyn Mace, Defy Gravity and Entering the Castle. But the maiden grace for me, like a maiden, I know that I don't know, but I'm willing to be shown. That sort of humility is a shield against humiliation. Thank you, Dr. Mace. I love her, MYSS PhD. So this makes not just a lot of sense, but speaks to my soul. Because if we can do this with honor and integrity, oh my God, that's what it's really about down here. Not all the stuff. I mean, the stuff is fun. I get it. We're earth signs. But there is a larger plan in here that if we can see that higher truth, oof, I might get myself some Charoite for this one. Be worth it for 2 weeks. But let's see, elemental water, the party turner. This one turns the party so often where all of a sudden it's like, oh, the romance card, like I said, or something like that. Element of water, the emotion, the energy in motion that you need in a spell. Otherwise, it's the power of 3 will set us free. No. Imagination now sets us free. Divine ones, I look forward to sending my thanks to thee. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved. 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, most likely my own in here as well, the collective that we are, the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the piece of information, inspiration, insight, guidance, and grace from our own higher selves? So that we can manifest what we imagine in our element of fire with that acceptance, that inner vision, that clarity, that meditation, and getting that there is a divine plan and the healing angels of truth and integrity showing us truth and how to endure this with integrity. Please, what's our element of water here? Oh man, if that was just one card, I would have taken it. What is the element of water for us Virgos? Give it to us. This new to full. It's the F word. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Because if you see the divine... See, that's why people don't want to see the divine order. Because then they have to let go of their grievances. This is like Course in Miracles 101. Right? True forgiveness is based in the quantum, not the Newtonian. It's not subject-object. It's we're all one. It's unity. It's higher. And Course in Miracles is not an easy book to read, but the ego is not an easy aspect to unravel and integrate. It's just part of spiritual evolution. Human hero, immortal God. I just finished editing one of the podcasts coming out on that. Check them out on the channel. You'll see what I mean. I mean, forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to the past because the past is gone. And every time we hold ourselves or someone else in guilt, a piece of our life force stays in a past that's not there anymore. Doesn't mean that's not the human condition, and it may be the hero's journey for us to face. It is the hero's journey for us to face and deal with all that stuff. But the immortal soul knows we're eternal, guiltless, birthless, sinless, deathless, and the divine part of us, it's all a video game. Big, right? The truth shall set us free, but it will probably piss us off first. Thank you, Gloria Steinem. I would love to meet her. I really would. Just shake her hand and say thank you. I never want to. I'm what do they call it? I'm not really a star fucker in that way. I just want to like meet certain people. Just thank you. You helped so much along the path. Have a nice day. Blessed be. Move. All right, shall we? Last card down. Healing Mantra Deck by Matt. A mantra to charge it with, right? So every day, get your piece of charoite or something similar, cast for imagination, calling in the angels of truth and integrity with an intention to forgive, to let go of the past, which granted is more of a waning moon thing, however, to build in that truth and integrity, to get to that higher vision through meditation, introspection, to see the larger picture. It takes time, right? Do that. And that's what's going to do it for us emotionally. I think I'm in. But let's get the mantra. The card of spirit. Breathe. Still point. Well, it's all about soul contracts if it's about forgiveness, right? As I call upon the ascended masters of soul contracts, even if this is forgiveness within ourselves and this is our contract, our sacred contract, we came in to do in this life to serve. So please, one card in clarity, make it as specific as possible for the majority of the Virgo collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, our card of spirit. And with forgiveness on the table, there is no alchemy without true quantum unity-based forgiveness. That is the miracle. So please help us, guide us, so that we can get what we imagine, right? That larger picture, that the acceptance of what is and getting that it's all perfect somehow, that we don't get it, but the angels of truth and integrity lifting us up to see it from the penthouse, from the satellite, with forgiveness being then the natural thing. Of course, we see the larger picture. It is simple, not always easy, but to see it from the point of view of the soul and the divinity within us would certainly be helpful. Does it instantly. It's like bringing a shadow into light. It just vanishes. So guide us. Leave it in my hand. What's our mantra? This new to full. Embracing worthiness. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body. And it feels amazing. Because even if that's not about anybody else, why do we not see the larger picture? Well, I mean, there have been mystics throughout the centuries, the millennia, that have been seeing it, but from the mountaintop, from the cave, from the ashram, from the monastery, the hermitage, what have you. Now we're having to do it with Instagram. Now we're having to do it during a pandemic, right? So it takes every single one of us. So you're part of this plan. Without the plan, it doesn't go, without you, it doesn't go down. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. And I will tell you, this is my Thor mantra. If you're a drag race a devotee, as am I. But this one takes time. It takes time to build. Like, you just don't do it once. It's not an instant gratification mantra. Some of them are, but it depends on where you are on the given day. You want to wax this, and did I just open up to the fucking page? Thanks. Breathe. I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. When worthiness dawns, you know that life has a bigger plan in store. Oh, come now. You are able to navigate the highs and lows of each moment, aware of a greater cosmic force at play. I don't know if you're meditating and seeing it with the angels of truth revealing shit left, right, and center. Worthiness grants you permission to honor all that you are and moves you in the direction that fulfills your deepest passions. I am so both up for that and down for that. This mantra is ideal for feeling more joy. Yes, more joy than I can imagine, please. Working through creative blocks. Hello. We are mutable earth. We're always shifting and moving and putting something in motion and helping the body heal. Bookie book drop. Totally. This is Diplo Lego jigsaw puzzle of 5 pieces, like ages 2 and up, but very, very, I think, very, very detailed for us Virgo. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it together in a summation and a blessing at the same time, just to save time, because we're busy people. And then we'll chat a little bit at the end. Please, last time, please take a nice deep breath. Of course, you can do it as much as you want. It's your breath. Still point. As I call to the collective pantheons of the divine for us Virgo collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs watching this video, receiving this reading, giving this reading, producing this video, please, may we be blessed with the very blessed of all that we need this new moon to fill, that we may embrace our worthiness, because we can feel worthiness filling every cell of our body. And darlings, we are earth signs that can feel amazing, and that we can do the forgiveness necessary. Maybe not our grandma's forgiveness, but the higher vibrational dimensions of forgiveness, from oneness, from unity. Oh, all the world's a stage. Play a role, get off set, come back in a different body. That the healing angels may very well show us certain truths that allow us to be in our integrity as we do it and go, yes, I must forgive, because it couldn't have happened any other way. This is the only way I was going to learn what I needed to learn, particularly working with that energy of Charoite in our element, the element of earth. That meditation, but that acceptance that we don't have to like it, but that we can see that it is perfect from a higher point of view through that introspection and that clarity and that inner vision, so that we can manifest what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire. Here we go. Imagination now sets us free. Divine ones, we send our thanks to thee for the well-being of all, and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. So mote it be. So it is. My. I think I got a little dramatic on that, didn't I? Boogie. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So, did you like it? Like it? You like this one? Hit the thumbs up. Help the other Virgos find it. You guys are the highest rating, liked thing watched on my channel. So, thank you for your love and appreciation. And if you want more of me, subscribe, because I'm not done anytime soon with my YouTube career. But certainly, I took myself out of that pressure. I'm 53 years old. I know I don't look at things, but that's why I am on Patreon. Patreon.com/drawingthecircle, because I am the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons. You can call me Mal, my beloved Virgos. Seriously, wishing you the very best and the very blessed. Comment if you like, and if you want to book me for a private read, booking a reading with Mal, YouTube video, link in the description box. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, my Virgos. Virgo power. Remember, we are forever untouched in the most delicate ways. Hail. Farewell. And blessed, blessed be.